Good evening. What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Rockefellers Radio. Today is April the 9th, 2026. This is going to be season 6, episode number 7. I got it right this time because last time I was definitely fucking it up. Could not remember which episode we were on. I was just fucking it up. Jumping into today, are people really charging fees to reply to a simple DM now? From OnlyFans, paid messages to influencers putting on a price tag on basic conversation is a smart business or peak disingenuous behavior. On this episode of Rockefellers Radio, we're going to break down the DM tax era and ask the hard question: how fake have we really become on social media? So, imagine you see someone you vibe with or connect with online, and you slide into the DMs with a genuine, comment, a compliment, and they hit you with a response talking about $20 to respond. What the fuck? I don't understand. This episode, we're going to call it the rise of DM tax, charging for conversation, replies, or access. The bigger question is how disingenuous is the whole social media game. I'm your host, Mr. Rock Rockefeller. And of course, I am joined by the one and only... Hey, y'all. Well, his name ain't Hey, y'all. His name is Dexter Lord.
Yes. What they say, Dexter Lord coming to you live here on this wonderful Thursday.
Is it a wonderful Thursday?
It is a wonderful Thursday.
It's nice outside.
I hate it so much. Don't be outside and wear polyester, y'all. You still gonna be sweating. This that fake material, knockoff material, man-made, created. I'm just gonna tell you that yes, it is. Please don't stick to cotton. At the very least, you can sweat and breathe a little.
Mm-hmm. There's a warm weather that does it though. And then the fact that and we're just talking about like our jobs outside of like the thing, is when you have a set time that you got to wear a specific uniform, but you can't change but although it's coming up April 15th, I think.
He said May 1st.
They changed it?
He said May 1st.
Because they were talking about that.
He said May 1st.
What?
I heard him. Yeah, May 1st. As soon as
so what happened to April?
He said May 1st. He patted me on the shoulder, and I was like, "What? May 1st?" I was like, "I wasn't."
Was this the senior manager?
No, this was the he's in there every morning. Don't be late for checkout.
Oh,
yeah. He said May 1st.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna check in. I'm gonna check tomorrow. Talk with.
Because I thought that was just inspections for the uniform.
Maybe that's what it's about, getting that done.
Yeah, you get it. You see it on your slip. That's what that is.
That's mine is. Yeah, no, I'm talking about the change.
Of
going from the spring, or going from the winter uniform to the spring uniform. That's in April. Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck? Who's gonna sit around?
Short sleeves gonna be nice.
Already fucking hot. No, then you got to think. This bipolar ass weather in Chicago. It's going to get cold. You got to take that inner lining out the jacket so that way you can wear it when you get cold. Yeah, I don't trust fucking Chicago weather.
I had a head cold the other day. It was horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's looking at the weather for the week. It's supposed to rain every day, but then that changed because it didn't rain today.
Yeah.
It was supposed to, and then the temperature is supposed to be fluctuating between like. It did start dropping a little, but it's still nice outside. It's supposed to be like in the 40s, in the 50s with thunderstorms. And it's just like, you know what? Why bother?
It's good jogging weather.
Why bother?
I know.
Why bother look at the fucking thing? I'm like, you turn on fucking Channel 7, she up there talking about it,
Oh, were you aware what happened like last week when it rained, but it was almost like not a blizzard, but it was coming down.
It was coming hard, yeah.
I was running in that weather.
Really?
Yeah.
Like running, jogging, exercise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, don't do it. It was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It was around at school, Dunbar. I'm sorry.
You was doing that white people shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me.
My gym had closed. They didn't open it, so I took the pre-workout, so I was kind of itchy from it. You know how I make you itchy and shit. And I was like, I gotta do something, so I just jogged around like 3 laps. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you.
Oh my god, dude! You said that white people shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I
what?
You be that motherfucker that be sitting up in a car in the winter, driving with the AC on.
Yes, I do.
And the windows
actually
down.
The windows be the AC don't be on. I was like, I ain't finna waste no. Because I feel like to be messing with the gas.
It's like 20 or 30 degrees outside. I'll tell you a quick story. So my cousin, we had our godfather, he was white or Caucasian. And he was a dean of students at a school in St. Louis. So we were all staying with him at the time. So we get in the car because he was going to let us use the car for the day to go to work or whatever. He gets in the car, we sitting in there, got our coats on and shit. He comes out in this little flower short sleeve shirt and shorts on and shit like that. We looking like, what the fuck? He started driving, let the windows down. They're all blasted. So it's like, whoo. So my cousin's sitting there like this, freezing, and he looks over at us like this. It's like, motherfuckers, you crazy? It's like, and we sitting there cold as fuck.
Stay woke.
And the amount of time that it took to get from the house to the school was like 20 fucking minutes.
He stayed woke, did he? How early was this waking up?
I was like, what's wrong with him, man? I was like, this man is crazy. Why is he sitting up doing this? Want to say what's up to everybody that's joined us on Instagram, X, and Facebook. We appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to check out the link. I did post it on the X page. If you want to be a guest or just listen, you do have to download the Riverside app. If you want to be a guest, it's free. You don't have to worry about paying anything. I also suggest and hope and recommend that you all make sure you subscribe and follow on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube, because the episodes are posted. If you miss anything or you want to go back and listen to it or share what we talk about to anybody, you can share the link and let them go back and listen to it. And some of the other episodes too. I mean, we definitely got lit. And for those of you that have been tuning in, and I was going to share this with Dexter as well, that I appreciate the continued love and support. The streams listening has been going up. People have been going back listening to previous episodes, so I appreciate y'all doing that. Thank you. The more the better. What's say? The more the merrier. The bigger the better. The blacker the berry, sweeter juice. That's a porn thing, but that's a porn movie. Blacker the berry, sweeter juice.
Wasn't that a title? I recall that.
That was the name of it. But we got a lot of good stuff coming up in today's episode for you to tune in. We got some real examples, the psychological behind it, and listen, and maybe some stories. I mean, if y'all have any, you feel free to share them. You don't have to. I know I got a couple. I know Dexter's got some. Time. So, and there's no filter. So do what you do. Before I continue, and I'm probably going to have this, make sure it's done at the beginning. Because I always like to make sure that there's a disclaimer and before the show, just to make sure people understand. And most of the people, y'all, are definitely 18 years of age old. Rockefeller's Radio is an independent production. All views expressed by me and my guests and co-hosts or personal do not represent any organization, company, or entity. The information discussed is for general informational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial investment, legal, medical, or professional advice. We make no warranties about the accuracy of completeness of the content. Always seek advice from a qualified professional. Proceed at your own risk, and thanks for listening.
It's good, and viewer discretion is advised.
Viewer discretion is advised. The only thing I can tell you I'm a professional is giving the goods. Jello pudding pops.
Yes, you are listening to this in the hopes that you are above 18 years of age.
If not, you might want to put your headphones in so your parents don't know what the fuck you're doing. Dick and booty going on the radio, y'all. Let's make sure your parents don't hear that.
Yeah.
Did he just say something about penis? I was like, no.
Yeah, and a little bit of water sports. Yeah.
Yeah. Piss on me, I'm gonna piss on you.
Yeah, I gotta mark my territory. I'm sorry. I'm done.
You gonna hike that leg up? You old dog. I know, right? Look at your ass like you a fire hydrant.
Actually, that actually brings up a story, but I'm gonna save it for later. I want to get off the topic.
Different episode.
I don't want to get off the topic.
Okay, that's cool. Well, we can jump into it. So the question is, what exactly is the DM tax? Charging money via Cash App, subscription, paid messages, just to have a basic conversation or reply in the DMs. We already know where it's happening. Yeah. Seen it on X, OnlyFans, Just for Fans. I haven't really seen it much on Facebook, but majority of the time that I've seen it is on sites like OnlyFans, Instagram, and TikTok. You know, that's happening. People do it because they always find ways to be able to make money. A lot of times you get the high profile creators, like when you got those that have, I would say 40,000 followers or more. And then it gets even crazier when they have 100,000 or more followers, that they want to start charging these fucking crazy ass things. And you have to be able to me, and I always look at it when I see that, I'm like, how does that make sense? The business transaction, like custom content, I get it. You want a video? Cool. Or you want to do like a video chat and see me doing something specific or whatever? You can charge that. But if I'm hitting you up just to have a basic human interaction and a conversation, and you throw a tag at me, a fucking fee, bitch, started off like that, bitch. You crazy? I'm not fucking paying to talk to you. I'm not doing that. Why are people charging the DM taxes? Why are they charging you a fee to fucking have a conversation?
I'm finna ask.
I want you to get the pro side, okay? And then give in on each one.
Sure.
People look at this. Time is valuable. They look at it like, hey, my time is valuable. You know what I'm saying? You a person, such as myself, not to brag about, I get a lot of DMs. And I don't necessarily have a chance or time to respond to all of them. It does help with, and I can see it helping you separate those that really want to have a conversation versus people that might be wasting your time. And especially with the economy. But it's funny. Yeah. People need, they're trying to make a little dollar. But that's just a pro. I ain't gonna jump in on it. I can see this is why they do it. And some just argue it's just business. You pay for everything else. Why not pay for conversation? Go. Do you feel the pro
of this?
So why do you do it? What is the pro? What is the pro for you when you charging somebody to have a conversation with you?
Well, okay. You got to keep me on topic. You got to keep me on topic. You. Okay. Because mine was a little bit different when I paid for an escort.
Wait, so you paid for a conversation? Now, hold on. We're not talking.
That's why I was like, you got to keep me on topic.
We ain't talking about services now.
Didn't know I have a comment there.
So did you have to pay to talk to them first?
Yes, that was an introduction.
You did?
Yes.
Okay. What'd you call it? I missed that. Did you say an introductory fee?
Yes, okay. It was.
Okay. All right. So you paid the introductory fee.
There's a fee dinner allocated for everything.
And this is for a specific site, though.
I love my trans men.
Right. So the
I remember the hotel. It was in Chicago.
I haven't.
Look, I can.
We're not talking about that. You don't have to set it up because we're talking about the conversation. Oh no.
Okay.
We'll get to that later. I'm talking about the conversation. We're talking about DMs.
They take credit cards.
Not hookups.
Okay.
What? He did a what?
Hmm?
You took credit card?
They take credit card.
Did you Venmo or Cash App? Wait, is this done through the platform?
No, actually, it's that, how people have that little device that's hidden. Yeah.
So
and it just
in the message?
So basically, the initial one is mostly like through Apple Pay is what it started.
So that's where you
through the transaction, and so people can share that anytime they want.
You send the link or the QR code and you pay.
But in person, it's literally a little thing people fold and put in their phone, and they just
swipe. Because I've done it back when I used to do parties at the club. I used to have the little thing. I forgot what they call it, where you can swipe and tap. But so you paid for the first conversation.
Now, the bad part is if you don't know specifically what you're gonna do, it's just more money wasted. So
are
know exactly
you paying,
what you're gonna do.
Are you like, was this person charging you, like, if you had to talk to them again the next day, or you only paid that one time for the conversation?
How do I say it's literally like you're paying for a professional
to send a text?
Yes.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. You ever had text talk and then it charges you like,
what?
Oh, okay, every time?
I'm not going to text anymore.
Be very selective in what you want.
I'm going to be very selective and not select to talk to you.
Don't be one of them people who just, a text message. Oh my God, I forgot to add something. That's another charge.
Get the fuck. Eat my dick.
Exactly.
Eat my dick. Okay. Exactly.
And don't try to be slick and do one of those little voice things either. Yeah, no.
And then kiss my ass afterwards. So you get a double. You can eat my
every piece of information you want, and in that thing you have know exactly what you want. And I liked it because it was more in one of my more so down periods after my divorce and all that. So
y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's a pro because
businesses. It was for the sake of that. For me,
that was it because you're benefiting from it because you're talking to somebody, I guess, that you wanted to talk to, and the person receiving they're making money off of it.
Mm-hmm. And it's not like it's like the OnlyFans thing where we are recording a video or anything. It's very discreet, right? But
I think the initiation
that's the truth
of the conversation. I mean, people do it even because OnlyFans is a subscription based site, right? Mm-hmm. X or Twitter is becoming the same way because to access certain features, you have to pay to do it. But then when you get somebody, or as I would say, you get a motherfucker that wants to sit up and charge you for a DM, it's like, bitch, I'm already paying $8 or whatever for special access to do certain things on X, and then you got the audacity to sit up and say, oh, it's a $20 DM fee to have a...
Is it comforting to know you don't really get this if you do come back? If I come back, you don't have to worry about the introduction. You don't have to worry about all that stuff.
When does it make sense? Versus, I'm glad you said that. When does it make sense versus when it's just fucking greedy? When does it make sense and when it's just fucking greedy? Because this same person, okay, let me go ahead, stroke your ego. You pay the fucking $20 fee. Let's go ahead, shits and giggles. Now, how many other people paid you $20 to fucking have a conversation with you? Then don't make it any better. You bragging on it because you screenshot it and posted on, oh yeah, this person sent me such and such.
I can't.
Come on.
I don't know. Your person has a lot of access. Mine wasn't really. As far as I'm aware,
I don't do it.
I mean, based off what you've observed.
Oh yeah, when I see people posted, on their profile, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna tell y'all this. A lot of y'all probably don't know it on social media. X, I'm telling if I read because I read, if I see that in your bio, it's about 20. And not that you care, and I don't care. I mean, sometimes I follow people just because I like the content of what's on available. But I read your bio, and I'm not going to send you a message. I'm not going to hit you up. I'm not going to say anything. But then if you inbox me and be like, "Oh, why didn't you?" Because you got a fucking price tag on. I'm not paying you to talk to you, but that you made the such and hit me. Now, would I be wrong to flip it on you? Like, well, you say you charge a DM fee. $10. I need you to go ahead and...
I think that's reasonable.
But I wouldn't do that. No, I'm not saying I would do it.
See, well, your moral compass is a little different than others. Some people are more so just like...
No, don't take up for them. Stop making that shit okay.
I'm not making... I'm just showing a different perspective.
Bullshit. What the kids say? Bullshit.
I'm just showing it because, okay, you're more knowledgeable in a sense where, okay, I'm, to... marketing, you entice the people, what to keep them coming back.
Right.
That person, you can see they're still a little wet behind the ears, and they're like, no one says that initially. That's not the right way to bring people in.
Right.
I can see if someone was desperate enough like me. I mean, well, reverse. I won't say desperate. I'll say more so.
Don't say desperate.
Know what I want, went for it, and then that was it. I didn't try to go back for a second. So I was like, let me get this out of my system. Mm-hmm. This was an acquired taste that I want, and I didn't want any of that. Hey, I want to see you again. No, this is I had an itch and I wanted to scratch it, and now I'm satisfied. I'm good. It's out of my system. But yours is you're more equipped to handle how to entertain people. That person, well, I don't know where their market level of mentality
it's
is.
not even. I don't think it's just that one person because it's multiple people. Like I don't know how. I don't know how often you sit there and is it monkeys?
It might be. Well, this ain't the first time it's been the case where ignorance has been widespread. This is America, no offense.
Well, true.
I'm sorry, let me shut up.
True, but if you think back, there was no such thing. Like people wasn't talking about doing stuff like that. It's just like for me, where did the disconnect happen to where, and it's which is why we're discussing, the DM tags and how disingenuous it comes off. It sounds because we're gonna get into more too. It's like why people do it. It's just like again going back to the question like. When does it make sense versus when it feels greedy? It's like you if you are monetizing it and you're making money from it, so now you're applying this to everybody that you come in contact with, to where they need to pay to have a conversation with you or to access to you, which I get in some cases, right? That if somebody sit up and say, "Hey, Rock, we want you to come to Houston for Houston Splash or Pride event." We'll pay you. That person's doing a booking, pay that fee to have me come to their city with models and for people to have access for whatever reason, saying just to meet and greet and stuff like that. That's different because now when those people show up at that club, they're paying to get in, but they're not paying anything to like come up and have a conversation with me. Because I'm not going to sit up and be like, pay you, where you got to pay me. We gonna talk. Okay, you got to give me some money. But that same person that you sent that they tried to send you a DM, you wanted to charge them, but then they saw you in public at a club and didn't have to pay you shit. You didn't even know that was the same motherfucker that you tried to charge online. That's a gotcha moment. Because I'm the type of nigga that wouldn't even tell you that you set up and be like, y'all follow what I'm saying? So you get a person in the same city wanting to charge you for a DM, and they wouldn't give you the fucking time of day. Not that this happens to me because I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying you to talk to you. I could give 3 fucking cum drops in your eye. If what it is. But then to see you out in public, same person, walk up to him, hey, what's all you doing? You having a conversation with him. Hey, I think I'll wait next time to just see your ass out in public and talk to you rather than trying to hit you up on social media because you tried to charge me then, but now it's free. So all I got to do now is just talk to you in public. That way I ain't got to pay you. And then they be looking like, what you mean? Yeah, you tried to charge me to talk to you online.
Now, what if they stop your
person up? My bad. It's that. Yeah, okay.
If they stop your person up, $5 before we even start.
$5, nigga. Kiss my ass. What the fuck? Get the fuck, bitch. Fuck out of here.
Okay. You got
I'm
me.
Just saying.
Because I was gonna make a comparison between that and drag queens, but I don't know.
You mean like when they're performing and tipping?
Mm-hmm.
They're performing. They're not stopping their performance to have a conversation with you. You're tipping them based on what they're doing. That's completely different from being online on any of those platforms that mentioned and just hitting send a message. Mind you, it's already free on the platform to click that button and send somebody a message. It's free already, but yet you're taking that and you're charging somebody for it. But this is not everybody. The disingenuous angle of it. The disingenuous angle of it. No, let me go back. So we talked about the different business transactions, what it makes sense. This is how it contradicts. When you ask, how people always ask you like, what are you looking for? Why are you here? I'm here to connect, build community, make friends. Messaging many creators, which is most. I cannot use that. They ask you why what brings you on here. Even on apps like Jack'd or Grindr, like what brings you here. Mind you, people with those apps are paying for a subscription already, and then you get a motherfucker to talk about. Bitch, I already paid. I already paid. First of all, I'm not doing that with you. The fake friendliness, posting. I love. Now this is big for me because I say it all the time. When you charging people, you couldn't possibly love your supporters. When you sit up and say, I love my supporters, but you're putting up a paywall to have a conversation. Well, I'm confused. So you love your supporters, but you're charging them to have a conversation with you. Go ahead, Dexter. You're so anxious to
Okay. I'm seeing many different ways I can look at this. Some people can view themselves as it's a persona. That's one angle. Mm-hmm. You know, you press on you're on Jack or Grind or whatever. Right. Of course, you pay for the subscription, but then you go ahead.
Yes. What I say?
You see a photo that you like, and then you press on it, and then they got the little paywall. Oh, $5 for this, $10 for this, $15 for this.
Come on.
The profile itself, I want you to understand, this is the digital age.
I agree.
So people put on personas. Aren't we all living through these cellular devices? Aren't we all living through with profiles that we make? With
that authenticity check.
Oh shit, I didn't walk right.
Are you a brand or a fucking person? I mean, what the fuck? I'm so glad you said that. Are you a brand or are you a fucking person? Like, make it up of your mind. Are you a brand or person? Are you a brand or person? When everything is transactional, what's left to feel real? Because if a person is sitting up trying to have a conversation with you, you can dissect it. You can do that just by engaging with the individual by asking specific questions to find out what that person's intent is and what they're looking to gain from the conversation. Because if a person hit me up and we're talking, I'm curious. I'm going to try to find out what it is. And if it sounds like it's bullshit, then maybe that would be a point. All right, tell you what, if we're going to have this type of conversation, you're going to pay for my time because I'm not on that bullshit. But if I'm going to tolerate that bullshit, then at that point, someone might be willing because they're wanting to talk to you so bad, they're going to pay that fee. That's something that I would probably use as a marketing question or a tool to be able to gain, because I'm not being fake and I'm not being disingenuous. You told me what you want to converse about. I don't want to talk about that, but because you want to have that conversation, like talking about like, who was your favorite bottom that you want to is this an interview? Because now, that's one of my pet peeves. Don't fucking interview me. Like, I do not like, I like interviews, but if you are trying to get to know me and want to talk to me, don't ask me continuous questions about the industry or who you like fucking them. Who was your favorite? What? Oh, this is what we're doing, this interview? Okay. Email me. We can set up a time and then you can pay me. Before you do that, I'm going to jump real quick. The famous Cam showing the conversation said he got a question. So ask your question. We'll see what it is. But and the only way to find that out is what I'm talking about is to ask, or you have that initial. Because if you start off charging right from the back, and then let's say they're gullible enough to pay it, and then all they want to do is just have a conversation with you. Ain't got shit to do with sex. It ain't got nothing to do with, trying to link up, but it's just the fact that they're having a conversation with you. Because I've gotten many times like, oh my God, I can't believe you responded to my message. I wouldn't want to sit up and charge somebody money for them to do something that they always want to do, or interact with someone they always want to interact with, just to talk to me. No, I'm not going to do that. Because if anything, they've already shown their support for people that have like OnlyFans, and you send up charging these people to have a conversation with you. They've already shown the support by following you. They've already shown the support by subscribing to your OnlyFans. They've already paid to talk to you. Or do you look at it as if they paid to watch your content, but not to have a conversation with you? Those are the two things. It's just like, how did you want to double dip on a motherfucker? I mean, some people don't care. They'll go ahead and pay that. Y'all pay the subscription, and I'll go to his inbox, because they do have a thing on OnlyFans where you have to pay to have a conversation with a motherfucker. It just creates, to me, such a big disconnect with people. So if I'm paying you, then we're not trying to do anything. If this is going to be a fuck, it's a fuck. I probably wouldn't, I don't even want to talk to you. I'm not going to want to. Not going to, nope. Not going to want to. Sorry. I'm sorry. When they do it though, what is it? What's the psychological side of it? Loneliness. Attention economy equals people craving real attention, but getting charged for crumbs of it. That's what it is to me.
I can't disagree with it.
You could. You can. You can.
I actually agree with it, and I don't. Like, it's a persona. I can't say anything.
Is it?
It's a persona. You put on this disguise so you can give the person what they ask or what they pay for at the very least. Hopefully it's not for crumbs, as you used an analogy, like crumbs. I was like,
that's what
Lord.
you getting. You getting crumbs. How do you know? How do you know that you getting the authenticity of a person when you pay?
You never
will.
But that's the point of the illusion, though.
Who fucking no?
Yes, the person who paid.
No.
Yeah.
So you telling me? Because the whole point again is a DM tax, which is you trying to have a conversation with somebody. I'm not looking for a fantasy. I'm not trying. This is not a porno. I'm just trying to connect with you, but you're creating it and going to what you said, an illusion, bitch. No, this is not what this is not. I don't need a fucking illusion. If a person, be real. I can't stand it. Look, I hate a fake bitch. I don't like fake motherfuckers.
I need you to understand.
No,
I need you. Well, I would like for you to understand.
I can hear you.
Okay,
I'll listen.
I would like for you to understand. One can say there's only two ways this can go, right or left, and so the point of what is the purpose of this individual even contacting me? Some could deduce it to it just being like, okay, he want a fantasy and I'm gonna give him what he want.
How do you know? How do you know?
That's not, you never will.
You will when you have a conversation.
you never will.
You will know.
Okay, if that's the case, I need you to
let's play this out.
What if you have very good skills in terms of being...
We finna play this out.
Okay.
We gonna play this out.
You have very good skills.
You send me a DM. You send me a message. Give me a scenario. You send me a message. What you gonna say? What your to just make it make sense, your intent is to get my attention because let's say you like watching my content on a thing and you just want to reach out to me.
Hey,
say
Rock, I'm a fan. Oh, I see.
$20, bitch. No. But see, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, hey, or if I seen, depending on what are we on right now? Instagram
or you can say
okay, we're gonna do Instagram.
Because they do it on Instagram.
We setting this up. Okay. We on Instagram. Okay. I follow you.
Right.
You didn't have to follow back, but I follow you, it shows.
I try to.
Okay, well, you follow back.
Yeah.
And so if I see a video that you like, it shows. But if you like something,
right,
and we like the same thing,
exactly.
Hey, I seen. It could be real quick.
Go ahead.
And you made a comment under a certain video.
You did or me?
You made a comment under a certain a comedy sketch video.
Okay.
And probably something with what's Key and Peele or something. It was like, I'm writing under your comment. I'm like, oh, that was so funny. I love that. I was like, oh, it'll be so good. I'm like, I didn't know you had this funny sense of humor. They flatter you a little bit.
Okay.
It starts out with flattery always.
Right.
You know, so at least show that, they liked it, and you'll be like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you peeped that this person liked depending on how many, you might not even see it, because so many people like your shit, so it can go either way. So they have to like multiple things.
Right. And I see that they're liking. Okay.
And you see that they're liking, and they'll make a comment under one of the videos.
I saw the comment.
Okay. And then it'll go for... Probably they'll move to your either a photo or video or something that you posted.
Do you have anything
that you? Yes, no, because it has to hit in certain angles.
It hit the angle.
Attention.
Now I got my attention.
Now I hit an angle. Like I would preferably do it under, like, if you went traveling or something. I would try to get in an angle. I would try to angle it to where I know that I've seen you consistently, like, either like something or post something or say that, oh, my favorite thing to do is such and such.
Okay.
And if you're a travel person, or if you are what do you call it, a foodie, and you like to just post foods that you like, and I'll angle it that way and try to relate to you in that sense to try to get a better understanding. You know,
I'm waiting for it.
So I know you'll respond.
Where's the DM? Where's the message? Because you
no, it doesn't always have to be in a DM.
You liking the comment. You liking the comment. But that's what we talk about. When it's a comment, it's a comment. I'll read it and keep it moving. like a heart.
Never reply.
I rarely reply to comments.
Okay. Well,
because
you did.
But and my thing is, and I don't want to go too far off of it. Sometimes I feel that when I reply to a comment, I try my best to not leave people out, because sometimes it does something to people. If you reply to a comment that somebody does, especially if you're in a position I am, and then you don't reply to somebody else's comment, it may look like, well, Rock, I know you saw my comment, but you didn't reply to me. Then you're going to get a DM. You're going to get a special DM. Like, I saw you reply to their comment, but you didn't reply to mine. I don't want to put myself in that situation. Versus if it's a DM, go into what you said. That way I just go back and like everybody's comment.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. It's easier. But going back to what I think you were trying to get to, because you never got to it.
Because I handle it differently. I don't direct message people.
I'm looking real quick. Let's say what's up to Benji Rock to join the room. He said, if you're charging me $20, I'm getting a fucking hug. I mean,
okay,
yeah, but you would want something more, bitch. If I'm giving you anything,
physical contact,
I'm going.
We automatically know.
Send me a location so we can meet, because I'm paying for fucking something. He said you definitely was dragging it, but he said right. It goes straight to the DM. Hell, I meant he said he's in my DMs. But my thing is like, okay, so you do that, right? And then you finally, somewhere along this travel that you were going, hopefully I get to what you say, and you send a message. I'm gonna reply if I can, because I'm not gonna lie, there are messages that I just have not got around to, and there are messages that sometimes, like, I'll read it but I don't respond to right away, and sometimes people take offense to that, like, oh, you read my message, didn't reply, but I read it, so shut the fuck up. So, for those of you that left me messages, if you saw that I read it,
don't open it.
Don't say shit.
Turn that setting off.
I do that. I have to do that.
Turn that setting off.
But the thing is, what fucks it, because
iPhone.
you get a preview, right? You get a preview of the message. You see it. Okay, I know where the conversation is going. Because sometimes people, if they send and I will say that some of y'all have sent some inappropriate messages, like. And let's be honest, everybody's not attracted to everybody.
That's true.
Everybody's everybody type. So be wary of when you send something, like, and you don't know if that individual wants that, because then that will, for me, I understand when people say, don't waste my fucking time. Who told you to send me an ass picture? And your ass ain't even, it looks, oh no. Oh. One of those things.
What if they had on lace underwear?
And then if you get on lace underwear and you don't have a nice ass, because hey, you have to love yourself, right? You have to love yourself, and not everybody's going to be attracted to you, and you can't be mad if a person isn't. But don't force your sexuality, or don't force your sexual desires on somebody without asking them first. Hey, can I send you a picture? What kind of picture do you want to send me?
I'm an aspiring model.
You really?
Yeah, what if they say that? I'm an aspiring model.
Let me go to your page and look. And see how inspiring you think you are.
My body needs to be seen naked. What if they say that?
I don't want to see that.
I think you should be able to see it.
No. Because if I go to your profile and I see you as a person, just being real, especially. And y'all don't take this like I'm trying to be mean, because I'm not trying to be mean to anybody, but I like to be realistic and transparent. I have my type that I'm interested in, so I don't like surprises, because I promise you send me a picture, so I'm just gonna read it. I'm gonna keep moving.
You got a type?
Or yes, I have a type. People,
tell the audience.
We talking about DMs. We talking Rock's type. The fuck?
I tried to get a sneak,
but I'll tell you eventually. But it's just like one of those things. It's just like, don't do it, which goes back to why sometimes I do get, in some cases, why people seems like they may throw a DM tag. I'm not gonna charge nobody for it. I'm gonna just be like, I'm cool, I'm not interested, or I'm just not gonna respond.
Reverse it.
Okay.
What if they send incentive for you to notice them?
Give me an example.
Money sent.
If they send me money and I didn't ask for it, and then so they send me money first.
I'm excited. I'm sorry. I almost knocked over the TNT.
So they send me money.
Hey, just a grace from God. I like to send you a token of appreciation.
Really, I appreciate
for you to look at my body.
So you gonna pay me to look at you? Through a picture.
And it's that body that you didn't even like.
Okay.
Can you give me some pointers so I can look more delicious to the eyes of the public?
The public?
I don't know. I'm trying to make up some shit.
I'm gonna tell you.
Would you respond in kind?
This has never happened. But if somebody send me some money,
you heard it here first, folks,
and they want me to respond. First of all, why the fuck would you send me money to compliment or to judge you?
But it got you though.
It didn't get me because they sent it. It's already there.
Would it be effective?
Would it be effective as far as what?
Would it be effective for you to comment back?
Well, no. At that point, they're requesting my services as far as they're giving them feedback. I'm going to pay you to give me feedback. Okay, I'm going to give you feedback. You may not like it, but I'm going to do it because you asked for it.
It got the result.
But at the same time, I'm going to say this.
Send that money out.
You don't need nobody's fucking approval, and you should never ever lower yourself or your standards to pay another motherfucker to tell you how good you think you look. Because if you that's a deeper issue, because people, if you paying somebody to tell you that you look good or to get their opinion on how you look, then that means you're not confident in yourself. Because I'll be damned if I tell a motherfucker, oh, let me give you $25, $30 and I want you to tell me how good I look. Bitch! No! Absolutely not.
I will, y'all. Send me that money.
No, I'm not telling you shit. I'm going to be like, okay, listen.
Bark like you want.
You going to hate it because I'm going to probably lecture your ass. I'm like, you ain't got to do that. Like, matter of fact, here's your money back. Take your money back.
See, that's why y'all should have sent it to me. I got you.
Don't pay me. Somebody, Benji Rock said, we know his type already. Clearly. But I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not, I have different morals. And like you said sometimes it has a lot to do with people's morals and how they are and how they present themselves to the public. But, and I think we talked about in one of our previous episodes is like, sometimes people, and I think I'm going to touch on this a little bit, and actually, let me say it now. It's actually the next one. Who's doing this the most? Does gender, follower count, or niche play a role? All of it. Because, and I was just about to say on this, you get a person, and y'all out there, X, Facebook, Instagram, give me a thumbs up if you agree. You talk to a person, you notice when they first get on social media, right? And they start off and they got they get a little hundreds of followers, you get 1,000 followers, you get 5,000 followers. And I'm going to point out another thing, how they're getting their followers. And I'm not knocking, you do what you do, right? But when you get up into the 40, 50, 60, 100,000 followers, some people start unfollowing other people who have less followers than them. And then those people that have like 100K or so, or 90K or 80K followers, they start unfollowing people, and then they put that little thing. Some people, not all of y'all, put a fucking fee on your DM because you want people to pay to talk to you. And now they're trying to do math, because it seems like the only time they can actually do some type of arithmetic is when it has to do with something that they're benefiting from and taking advantage of people. You say that you like your supporters, and why you charge them? Unless they are actually wasting your time and you weeding them out when you actually have a conversation with them. And then instead of putting that DM tax on them at the end, but you're like, if I got 80,000 followers, and out of the 80,000 followers, 20,000 people hit me up and they actually pay the DM fee, they're paying $20 per DM of 20,000 people. You think that you're doing something because they DM'd you. And a lot of people that are doing it aren't thinking about it. I'm not finna help. No, nigga, I'm not finna help you. Get a real job. What the fuck? You know, it's just the math at that point is somewhat mathing, because they're trying to figure out how. That's like a person saying on my birthday, let me put my Cash App on my X page. Everybody give me $1. I wait all my followers to give me $1.
I heard somebody say that before.
You got 50,000 followers, and every one of your followers give you $1, then what you got? 50 grand, right? Shit don't work.
So are some of those bots or something?
I believe. I don't know. I've never gone through my followers
I
to
go
check.
through my shit and I'll be like, I don't follow. Who the fuck is this person?
But recently, I'm not going to dwell on too much. Recently, people have been losing followers. Like, because a lot of the followers obviously have been doxed. Like, I remember somebody said they went from like 150,000 to 120,000. Because that 30,000 were bots. They were just follower bots. And then most of the time, and this is how you know sometimes when you realize you just see the number drop, but you never went back and looked at your followers to look at these people that are following you. Now I get it, because I don't follow everybody that follow me. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you know, of course, when you follow people, their content will pop up on your feed. Dude. So sometimes there are people that have certain content that you don't want to see.
It's so hard.
But I will go back and follow some people, because I'm not going to sit up on any social media and have zero. I'm not going to have zero where I'm following zero people, but I got all these people follow and support me. That's stupid to me, because that's not showing that you have any support of the people that support you. You're not even following 5 motherfuckers. But you got 80,000 motherfuckers following you. You know what I'm saying? You can't follow one person out of all these people that are following you. And I don't think that, I know that follower count definitely plays a role in it. I don't think gender plays a role in it, because I've looked at, female content creators and female influencers on social media, and they got a lot of followers. You know what I'm saying? But they also interact with theirs. I think that some females interact more with their supporters than males do. For whatever reason. I don't know. I'd have to ask a female creator that question. Like, why do you feel that you interact more with your followers than other people do? Because you can tell some of y'all be so angry in y'all bios. It's like, I ain't on that gay shit. Don't be fucking. But 80% of your fucking followers are gay. Mr. Straight Man, got your legs spread open, and your whole puckering and shit. Look, I ain't trying to knock it, but don't be getting rude with the fucking LGBTQIA plus community when you got your legs cocked open and fucking secretly playing with your hole. Because my perspective, a straight man hand ain't gonna go nowhere near his hole. I don't give a fuck. So you let a girl eat your ass. Okay, so you're curious. You're bi-curious. Okay, you like your ass ate. Okay.
Probably not a towel.
You said not a towel.
Probably not a towel either. Do they wipe it?
Oh my God.
Do they wash it?
No, we're not doing it.
Do they even take a whiff and be like,
so yeah, to answer that question,
a baby wipe or something. It ain't that wet. Hey, man, I ain't saying go out and get a bidet, but clean that motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm done. That was my last one. Whew.
Dexter always finds a way. Never fails. He always finds a way. He finds a way. But
what? You brought up a memory.
you were having a little flashback.
Yeah. Don't go to the gym, and if you got a gym crush, don't smell what they sent y'all.
I keep going around sniffing motherfuckers.
I was like, fresh ass.
You picked. Okay, never mind. I'm not even gonna ask the fucking question. I'm not gonna ask the question.
I can't.
I'm not gonna ask the question. Not gonna ask the question. Not gonna ask the question. But I've had honestly a few instances where so they may have had that in their bio, and I just took a chance, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe I was interested in this person as to seeing if they were interested in, being a model for Rock Boys or Rockefeller. So I ignored that DM shit. Motherfucker, I'm not paying you. So send a message. They reply back, Then they come with, you want to buy some content? Bitch, listen. If I was interested in purchasing any fucking content from you, that would have been what I said first. I just said, give a compliment. Hey, blah, blah, blah. You think you'd be interested in blah, 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 woo, woo. What makes you think that I'm interested in buying anything when actually I'm interested in hiring you to pay you to do something. You just fucked up the deal though, because you coming to me asking me this. I'm like, what? I don't want to buy shit. I'm trying to hire you. See, you want to make some other money outside of you trying to get $20 from a motherfucker to have a conversation with you. Are you desperate? Are you desperate? That's what I got the question. Why are y'all like?
Rent is due, baby.
Ask what? Black Mind Prime asked it. Yes, ask it. The people want to know. Oh.
To my question. Wait.
Wait, I had to sit back and think about. Like, wait, what? What did I miss?
Are we starting an open mic right now? Let me start.
Open mic is next time. What the fuck? No, we're not falling for that. We're not doing
smart man.
No. Black Mind Prime, no, we're not doing it. We're not going to entertain Dexter's
down the rabbit hole with me.
No, let's not go down the rabbit hole.
Please. Please. Okay, no. Focus up.
So you ain't never had a situation where you outside of what you was.
I've sold content from my friend
through a DM.
Yeah. No, actually, it was we were Fortnite buddies, and he was like, "Hey, can you?" Well, in the group chat that we were in, he was like, "Hey, you want to help sell some content for me?" I was like, "What do I have to do?" I'm not making no money for it. Right. It was a real quick thing. I sucked at it. Didn't work too well. I was done the second day.
What?
Yeah, I'm not good at it.
What, sucking?
I kept lowering the price.
He was a cheap hoe. Okay.
That shit ended up at $2 when I was done with it.
Somebody. That's so funny. a little bit off in that, motherfuckers like, oh, can I pay you this to? So I said, what? $20 to suck what? My pinky? You want to play with my finger? Motherfucker, I'm not even unzipping my pants for anything under than fucking $500. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I'll do it.
This motherfucker will take anything.
I'm a rubber nickel and a dime
but you would be that motherfucker where they went to a motherfucker and they charged them $400 or $500 and they come to you. This motherfucker would charge me $10. And there are people that exist to do that. Because they sit up and they charge the lowest fee. And I'm like, wow. Sunk to a very, very new low. How the DM tax is just a symptom of larger issues. Everyone performing for likes and money, which they do.
Shakespeare did say the world is a perform, or the world is a stage. So
yeah, they do their thing. I mean, I get it, because a lot of people, which I had talked about earlier, is like when they get on social media, like sites like X, which become a sex platform, is because they put so much content on their page where it's jacking off, showing your ass, getting fucked and shit like that. That increase your followers because they see all these videos and this content and shit like that. I feel that if I was to sit up and upload videos all day, every day, my followers could be up there too. But I don't engage I don't engage enough like that to do that, because I don't have a goal or focus to increase my followers to get a big number. For what? Because I'm not going to keep up with this shit. This day and age with, the millennials, Gen Z, because I'm Gen X myself, it wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing where you're looking for attention. You're craving that attention to get from other people that you don't even fucking know. You may never meet, but the fact that they can see you online, mind you, this is just a little crazy. I want to throw this little wrench to some of y'all because it's kind of hypocritical. You charge for DM messages to have a conversation, but yet you're posting your cum shots on your Twitter feed for free. Stupid. But I just thought I'd point out how dumb that is. Like, you charge for a conversation, but you jack your dick and bust a nut for free. Make it make sense.
Maybe it's like the equivalent of,
I don't know.
I see this person in person and this is online. And I take that as the online being the individual of the cum shot type thing. But in person is the equivalent of messaging them directly and them responding.
Okay, say that again.
Yeah, I was trying to make a comparison with like the online versus the in person. So the online is just the.
But if it's online, right? Okay, so let's take that, right? Yeah, I send you a message, and you pay this fucking DM fee, right? And we talked about it early in the show. I pay this DM fee for you in the box, right, to talk to you, but we live in the same fucking city, and I see you out at the club, and I walk up to you and I talk to you, say something.
Well, now hold on. Look, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Go ahead, because I'm gonna continue when you're done.
Who walk up and talk to people nowadays?
I do.
They don't. That's Gen X, not that Gen Z's don't do that shit.
Okay, for the millennials and these and I've seen it.
They'll do
these
that.
Millennials and these Gen Z's, they do it.
They'll do that stare.
No,
what's that stare they do?
They do the stare, but some of them walk up. They don't. It's not like a straight walk up, but it's like getting your attention. They'll be like, "Hey, how you doing? Hold on, where's my wallet? Tap your card on here for me. Bing. Okay, so what's up? But I'm saying like, because you meet the person, and this is an example, Dexter. See, you try to come for me, y'all.
But no, it just.
But this is what you're here for. That's what friends are for. So you sit there and just follow me.
Okay.
You have this conversation with this person in person. Mm-hmm. You're not charging them anything. It's what I said earlier. But yet online, the same person. Oh, my DM fees are $20. That's funny because when I saw you yesterday at the club, you didn't ask me for $20. Yeah, I'm going to keep this silence in the show. I'm going to keep that dead silence right in the fucking episode. I'm not even going to take that out because that's what would happen. They would be just caught dead silence because they won't know how to respond, because it's like, make it make sense to me. Now, it's harder for people that don't live in the same city as an individual to have the conversation, right? But it goes back to, and some people are like me where they don't give a fuck if you charge a DM fee. I'm going to inbox you anyway. Now, I put the power in your hand, which in turn will also probably make it a little hypocritical too, because you say you charge a DM fee, but yet you message me back. Yeah, I'm going to keep that silence in there too. So when you do something, either you stick to what you say you're going to do, because sometimes it can be a turnoff and it will keep people from ever inboxing you. You know what I'm saying? But yet some people hire themselves. It is what it is. I don't. You do what you do to make your money. I'm going to say that. You do what you do to make your money, but it doesn't give, to me, it doesn't like give real vibes. It comes out very fake to me, because when you do pay that fee, how do you know that they're being genuine in the conversation? They got $20 from you.
Yeah, transactional.
A transactional conversation. Go.
You now have the access to speak to them.
Go fuck yourself. Everyone performing like some money. Relationships becomes transactional, like you said, which is horrible. It's horrible. I'm just saying. It has become the death of organic conversation. It's the death of organic conversation. Because then it can still, what if, and I'm a big what if person, you pay this fee and then you get to know this person and then y'all get cool and then y'all meet and y'all hang out and shit like that. Y'all first interaction started with you paying this motherfucker to talk to him or her.
It's been worse interaction.
But I'm just saying, I'm talking about this interaction. I don't care about the other worse interactions.
Oh, we like the people who sleep together, but turn out they better off as friends. See? Look, let me not be that person.
Yeah, be that person. Here's some advice for my people in the back.
Yeah.
When should you pay? When should you walk away?
I was going to say
how to monetize losing your soul or alienating your supporters. Those of you that, like, if y'all out there and y'all doing your thing, you got to show respect to your supporters, because you wouldn't be who you are if they didn't click on that like button or that repost button or that share button. Because without them, and I've said this in interviews, you know, in the past, you know, I would not be or would not become an adult film star without people, you know, like, you know, y'all out there listening and watching. If y'all didn't do the likes, the follows, the buys, purchases, and DVDs back in time, subscribing to the website and mentioning the names, you know, Googling and constantly doing this, you know, without them, like, you can't be who you are unless they did it. You got your 100,000 followers because those are people and some bots that are clicking follow. They're following you because of what they appreciate and support that you're doing, but yet you don't show that back. Your way of showing support and appreciation is by telling them $20 to talk to me. I've had times, which I always, you know, tell people I appreciate, where they sit up and say stuff like, "Oh, I can't believe you respond to my message." I'm like, "What? Why would you say that?" Like, of course I would. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate, you know, people that say that, because there are times when people say, "Yeah, you know, I've talked to other adult film entertainers that are real stuck up, or they're rude, or they're mean, or they're nasty," and shame on them. You know what I'm saying? But the sad reality is, y'all keep supporting them. You made him. You created that monster. You know what I'm saying? So you keep feeding into whatever it is. You made him that person that he was, because as a supporter and fan, there's nothing wrong with you sitting up telling that person, like, you an asshole. I've been supporting you for years. I've been a follower. Like, yeah. Now, you can't get mad at a person, like, if they, like, you DM them and they don't respond, especially if there's someone that gets lots of messages. That's different. You know what I'm saying? As a fan or a supporter, you kind of take it for what it is. You like and follow, cool. But you meet the person and you meet them in person, and you get that one-on-one time, and if they're being an asshole to you at the moment, then that's different, because now you actually have their attention, and they're belittling you, or they're being disrespectful to you, even after you've expressed how you supported them and always been a fan of their work. Because I always say thank you, and sometimes it can come off like I don't know. Like they say, "Oh, I know you probably heard this before, but I'm your biggest fan, Paul." You know, Misery. You gotta be careful with motherfuckers. I'll blow your ass. So you ever seen Misery? Yeah. See, motherfuckers sit and say that, you gotta be careful. "I'm your biggest fan. I've read all your books and seen all your movies." I'm like, what? No, I'm just playing. Black Mind Prime said they make the money and denounce all gay people and say homophobic shit like they wasn't showing the hole to make the money. And speaking of reference to those people that say that they're like maybe DL or they're straight, but they accept the gay. They accept fucking such thing as gay for pay. Yeah. Bitch!
Yeah, I'm queerly forward.
You are, you know what? I'm not even going to stamp you as gay, because I'm entitled to say what I want. You know, freedom of speech. Mm-hmm. You're bisexual. Take that. Because you definitely like your whole play with clearly. You accept, and I'm sure you go through and you see your followers. Because if you were this straight person, you would be blocking every person, every male follower that you had as a straight man. I don't even think that it exists anymore. Because everybody has like some fucking type of temptation or curiosity in them.
Don't you get it. Mm-hmm.
No, you're good. Yeah, Lou. Yeah, I don't. It's just, I don't know. And I'm, you know, I just believe that you being out here do what we do, it's always good to show your supporters some type of appreciation. You can't do all of them.
That's why they show the hole. I tried to sit still. I tried not to say nothing. I'm trying to keep it together.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Not yet. Don't apologize.
Okay.
You knew what the fuck you was doing. You knew what you were doing. Shame on you. Okay. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Okay, we're going back, guys. Yeah.
Is the DM tax smart hustle or peak disingenuous behavior? My take on this, y'all, is it's not something that I do, I can only speak for myself. It's not something that I do and that I support. I think it is disingenuous when it comes to a part where if you start the conversation with charging somebody just to have a conversation with you, that can become disingenuous because it gives, I guess, the pretense you're not knowing where the conversation is going to go because you don't know. If a person hits you up and I'm paying you to have a conversation with you, it doesn't allow you to know if a person is genuinely wanting to talk to you or they talk to you because you paid a fee. Versus if you just have a conversation, a person inbox you. I'm sorry, I'm giving my insight. Okay. This ain't a response moment.
Okay, I'm ready. I got one for you. I'm ready.
Put that in your back pocket.
I'm gonna forget.
Go ahead and forget it.
No.
It's just that it can definitely come off disingenuous because a lot of people, which we all crave, a good conversation. Sometimes that's all you want is just conversation. And that person is not entitled or obligated to have a conversation with you. Sometimes you can just ignore it and not respond. Or you can respond like, I'm not interested, especially if it's a person that you not want to have a conversation with or the conversation is starting a way that is not conducive with how you communicate with people. So then you can go ahead and message back $10 DM fee, $20 DM fee, because you're not wanting to interact with that individual or whatever they're talking about. You ain't trying to get into it. I just feel that kicking off the conversation, because sometimes you can miss out on something good based on how you start your conversation. It has a lot to do with communication. A lot of people suck at communicating. I think kicking off a conversation or letting people know right off the bat there's a fee to have a conversation, it's bad communication. And then you look at it, you're on a site where you may already be paying for a subscription to have conversations with people because there's no DM fee. Y'all just created one. You just made one up. So 9 times out of 10, for me, like I said, I'm skipping over your ass. It ain't hard. It is not hard for me to do it. So, I guess that you as an individual have to decide that that's something that you want to do. If you want to talk to that person so fucking bad, get your card out and pay the $20 fee so you can have a conversation. Hopefully, if it develops into anything serious between you and this person, you're able to weed out if they're genuine or if they're not genuine. That's like, the best advice I can give for those that do feed into that whole bullshit of paying fucking DM fees. Something I would never do, and ain't nobody gonna ever be able to tell you that I've done it, because I haven't ever, never, ever. I gotta what, Dexter?
What if I had to write it down? I had to write it down. What if they have in their profile and you have it in their profile and you read it and it states, oh, at the end of this conversation, there will be an automatic charge required.
Automatic? How is it going to automatically charge me?
At the end of it, it's going to be a text, like in your DMs, it'll be a text right after, of like, because I had the conversation, right there, automatically submit it. Or during the whole conversation.
Who's going to click and submit it? Who's going to click pay now on that motherfucker?
It ain't automatic, but I'm gonna submit it as an automatic. I'm gonna submit that motherfucker as what they call it, an invoice. I'm gonna submit that motherfucker invoice.
Okay.
An invoice.
I'm gonna tell you like one of my friends.
Hey, I'm so glad that it'll be just like that. Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm so glad we had a lovely conversation.
Right.
I'm leaving this invoice here because you read my profile. You know that there will be a charge.
A charge for it?
Yes. Okay. All right. And since I know you want some ignorant ass shit, I'm gonna do a surcharge for that.
Surcharge. Okay. And then you know what I'm gonna say? Get it back in blood, bitch. Get it back in blood.
This is why I'm gonna have people input their credit card number just for that shit.
No, I'm not putting my first credit card number. These motherfuckers got me fucked up. Get me fucked up. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
I swear, I love it. I know on Facebook you can. Some people have their numbers on there
where you can submit it. And, no. not paying you. Not paying
I'm
you.
like, in order to go through with this call, you have to put in your credit card information. Boom. That's how I'm gonna do that shit for me.
Really? Wow. Fuck fake friends, I tell you. Dex ain't fake, y'all. Well, not to me.
On a Tuesday, you can get anything. Because I hate Mondays. So
what you gonna charge for them?
And Tuesdays, I send in my representative. That's not really me. That's my representative.
That's your representative.
I send my representative in.
You're a smart guy.
And he take over and he like, I hate you, bitch. and then on Wednesdays, I come back because that's hump day.
So you got a whole customer service team?
Oh, hell yeah.
For your DMs. Wow.
I'm like, don't hear somebody message me right now. You go find out.
And you charge.
It's what, Thursday? Oh, so you're going to get the real me. You're going to get the real me. Yeah. But on Tuesdays, no.
So where's the fake you?
Tuesdays.
Is that the one that's charging?
Tuesdays. Only on Tuesdays. I do day by day. So every Mondays, you're not gonna get a comment. I ain't commenting at all. That's an off day. Ooh. See all they did right now.
Look, but I don't charge. But funny is to sit up there in the middle of a call, be like, yeah, that FaceTime call.
I was gonna say he didn't see it. All that shit now, y'all. He got an invoice charging them right now.
That call is gonna cost you. The FaceTime calls are more expensive.
See, look. Okay, I can see that. That makes sense, actually. I can definitely see that.
Now, yeah, because if a person hit me up, right, and like they don't text me for, like, if it was a thing of like somebody said I want to FaceTime you, okay, with that I probably will, but then that's that's not like a DM. It's not like a send message. So like, oh, I want a FaceTime call, because it's so funny to do it before we go. I had a person that kept calling me through on X. Yeah, you can video and FaceTime. You can call and video people now. Yeah, and they kept calling. I'm like, and I was nice about it, like, hey, stop calling me. You keep calling back to back, and it's just like, if I didn't pick up the first time, and first of all, don't ever call me through a fucking social media app. I will let it barely slide through Instagram.
We're actually real late on this one.
I will barely let it slide on fucking. But if you try to video chat me on X or Facebook, I'm gonna sit there and watch that motherfucker ring. Because even in the regular, only with certain people on the iPhones, like, will I let them FaceTime me without having to send me a message first? Because some people, all right, cool, I don't mind FaceTiming this individual because we already talk and converse. But a random person, or if you just got my number, who the fuck told you to FaceTime me? What? Let me dim it down a little bit. I don't want to come off hard. Why are you FaceTiming me right now? Why are you FaceTiming me? Did you? Let me hold on. Did you text me?
Go. You pick up right now. They FaceTime you.
Did I miss a text? And I'm like, yeah.
You wasn't picking up.
I tried to call.
So
obviously,
I wanted to really interact with you right now.
You can interact with me through iMessage.
But I
there's a cool little thing.
I saw that you was online. Is that okay?
Stop talking. Let me help you out. If you click on the little plus button in your iMessage and you click on the camera, you know what you can do? Record a video. Yeah, send the video, and I'll go back and listen to it. If I want to see you on a FaceTime call, then I'll like, hey, go ahead and FaceTime. Because some people will then be like, I call you, I need FaceTime. What the fuck I need to FaceTime? I got you on the phone now. The same shit that I was going to say to you on a FaceTime call, nigga, I'm saying it to you now. What, you need to see me saying it to you? You want to look at me while I'm talking to you and tell you what it is? You think I got on something special or nothing at all?
Show me so I know it's real.
It's real, bitch. Fuck. You're so silly. Come on, they want some of that rock. Take your ass to rocksboys.com.
Hit it against the phone for me.
No. What the fuck? No. Well, I've done it a couple times. He'd be like, what was that?
What they say, you say, oh, it's heavy. I can't with this. I'm finna fall. I'm finna fall. Oh, okay. Too much.
Be sure to follow, subscribe. It's so crazy. I cannot. Be sure to follow and subscribe Rockefeller's Radio on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
They're going to be like, I know it's thick. Oh, that thought.
Also on YouTube. Because I'm going to keep doing it. Definitely. I'm not smacking it on the phone no more. You get that one time.
They're going to hit you with that. I wish I was there.
Oh my God. No. I bet you do. But you know what? It's getting late. I got to work tomorrow. You know.
Okay,
I'm be like, no, absolutely not. Be sure to follow and subscribe Rockefeller's Radio on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Next episode, catch us in 2 weeks for another episode of Rockefeller's Radio.
They gonna be like, you a heavyweight. Oh God.
Open mic number 20. This is what we're gonna just let Dexter get all his shit out because he be on that shit. He be trying me. I'm gonna have to check my phones and make sure that tap. Be listening in on my fucking conversations. This just sounding real familiar. It's sounding real fucking familiar. It's so funny you say that. Some conversations do go that way. I'm not gonna lie.
Just tap it on my tongue. I had to go to the dentist because you broke my lower jaw.
Start stretching that motherfucker out. You better work on some fucking jaw exercises. They get done, they be something like, damn, I'm tired.
Just what you call it? What's it
called?
Just dislocate the motherfucker when I'm around. Just dislocate.
When you know you come, just pop that motherfucker out of place.
Yes, there we go.
You'll be good.
Hold on, let me use that mouth for a little bit. Okay, I'm going here, daddy.
That's so stupid. Remember, on Rockefeller's Radio, open mic is basically we talk about anything and everything. Anything we may have talked about in this episode, a previous episode. We talk about loose booties and tight fittings, broken jaws and sucking dick. Anything is possible to discuss on the open mic session. Remember, it's going to be open mic number 20. Story. This motherfucker here. Also, be sure to tune in next week on Wednesday to join me and my girl Katrina for another episode of Late Night Conversations with Rock. 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on Riverside FM. And remember, y'all can join the conversation if you want to. All right, I always put the link in there, or you can tune in as you've been doing on X, Facebook, and Instagram. But as I always do before we get ready to go, for those of you that can't see us, we are giving you the deuces.
Bye, y'all.
I was gonna wait for you to do it because I knew you.